and welcome to the Simplicity and Lifestyle channel. My name is Psyche, and today I'm taking a little snippet of an interview with George Michael on the South Bank Show. So without much further ado, let's get straight into the Psyche titles and let's get a little bit of insight into this wonderful George.
1981 or 80, for instance, because I wrote Careless Whisper with Andrew in 1980. And so 26 years ago, when I went into a record company with a 4-track demo that we'd made for 20 quid, and if you had enough gall to walk in without an appointment the way Andrew and I did, they liked that. You know, we'd go into Chrysalis and tell the receptionist that she'd screwed up and that we had an appointment, and we get really pissed off about it. You know, I can't believe it. And if you had that kind of cheek, they let you in because they thought you might tell them something they didn't know.
Silver screen and all its sad goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. You should have known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
I remember saying to Andrew one day when we were walking home from school, we were bunking off, and I remember we'd written Careless Whisper, we'd finished it about the week before in a basement flat in Peckham. And I remember saying to Andrew, I've no idea who will do it, whether it'll be us or not, but this is a hit, this is a #1 record for someone, and it was about Careless Whisper. And it's interesting, I had an absolute confidence then, and it took about 3 or 4 albums before I realised that maybe I was as good a singer as I was a writer, you know.
Careless whispers, all a good friend to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind, there's no comfort in the truth.
It's just horrific what young artists go through if they show any gumption or self-determination at all. They're shown the door. It's incredible.
Because nowadays, what you're saying is that the record companies know what they're looking for because they've focus grouped it, and they've demographed it sort of out of the hands of the artists, and they are looking for somebody to fix predetermined slots.
And they've got used to the idea that one thing that's very sure about independent radio in this country is that it will only move in very small increments. So they better make sure it sounds pretty much like something else that's on there already. You know what I mean?
And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my head, like the trembling hearts
do you make of the sort of arc of these 25 years? What's your just random view? Well, not so random. What are your views on it?
The musical arc of it.
Yeah.
I think, funnily enough, one of the great successes of my career musically is that its intent hasn't really changed very much. I have the same intent that I had when I started. The difficulty artistically is in learning your craft and learning about life and changing as a person, and yet holding on to the basic elements of what made you, gave you your appeal in the first place.
And I knew our joy would fill the earth. Till the end of time, my love. It would last till the end of time. The first time ever I saw your
Cool. I think I'm an incredibly lucky man because combination of my ability and my sexuality means that I have a freedom which is afforded to very few people, you know. And you know, I've always believed that I could have my ego's desires and the kind of control I wanted over my life because I was so insecure. I always believed I could have that without compromising my music, because my music, the music I love to make, just happened to be the same kind of music a lot of people love to buy.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play because I play them too. Oh, but from that emotion, time to pick my heart up off the floor. Oh, when that love comes down with, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door, 'cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith, because I gotta have faith. I gotta.
Well, there you have it. Short and sweet, but straight to the point, and straight from George's own mouth about, you know, getting into the record industry, getting a deal, and what it takes to be a pop star, and, you know, the pitfalls in it. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, they wish for that kind of career, and it really is a tough career. It's not as easy as when you see these programs on television that you stand in a queue and all of a sudden you're a star. There's a lot of work, and there's a lot of manipulation, and it's a tug of war. It really is very, very tough, and lots of stories out there from stars who've had real tough times with record companies. But, you know, at the end of the day, he got there, he made it, and he's left us with a legacy of such a wonderful music. And as he said himself, he was lucky that he was making music that people wanted to buy. So on that note, I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm trying to sort of mix everything up a bit, not just sit there and watch reactions. I'm going to bring lots of different content, even you know, what my day entails, and you can sort of be with me for the day, or if I'm cooking myself a meal or having a meal and having a conversation with you. But I'm going to sort of shake it up and bring more things. Anyway, on that note, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Bing, 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 bing. Please share and please thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.